For many years, Uganda was the largest export destination for Kenyan goods. However, this changed after the lifting of trade restrictions within the East Africa Community region that saw Tanzania overtake Uganda in the year 2014. In recent years, Kenyan exports to both Uganda and Tanzania have been on the decline.
Uganda is number one. Look at it. But in the last 5 years, what has happened? There has been a decline. Tanzania, which is our neighbor, Tanzania is now an important destination for us. You can also see, like Uganda, in the last 5 years, there has been a decline in the exports to Tanzania.
When you look at what has replaced our goods in those markets is a number of reasons. One of them is some of our investors have located in those markets to produce some of the goods we produce here. But more than anything, goods from certain countries like China and India have increased significantly in those markets. So it behoves us as a sector to look at how we can get into higher levels of money.
Among the constraining factors is non-tariff barriers, especially on agricultural produce, which Cabinet Secretary Henry Rotich wants the Kenya Bureau of Standards and KFIS to correct.
The hurdles they face, KRA here, KFIS is here, standards, KBC is here and all that. All these agents are not coordinated. So once our manufacturing is jump-started, it will also pull agriculture at the same time.
The launch of the National Trade Policy and the ratification of the Trade Facilitation Agreement are some of the measures that the government is taking to improve the situation.
Yes, trade facilitation, support information about what is happening in other countries, what are the goods, the products that are in demand, or what are we importing that we can substitute and all that.
This policy provides for a coordinated approach to trade issues as opposed to an earlier disjointed approach where many things were running in parallel.
Kenya is targeting to double the contribution of the manufacturing sector to the economy to 20% within the next 5 years.
Our manufacturing sector at around 10% of GDP is very low. We aspire to be a middle-income economy where manufacturing sector should contribute far much more than the 10%.
During the trade week, there will be a super sale of locally made goods running on the mantra, Buy Kenya, Build Kenya.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Buy Kenya, Build Kenya is an affirmative action aimed at promoting local industries through procurement of locally made products.
Judith Akolo, Channel 1 Business.